Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are on Dead Man's Hand Warrior. Yeah, this deck is one of my favorite decks ever in Hearthstone's history. Is the Dead Man's Hand archetype, I guess. I've played basically like, I think every single version. I've played the Rush version, I've played the Frenzy version, which is what this is. I played the N'Zoth version, I played the Coldlight Oracle version, I played it when it first came out in Standard. So I've been playing this deck for a while, and it's one of my favorite ones. It's up there with another deck that I haven't played in a while that I do kind of want to play soon. So I'm not going to say what it is right now, but just know that there's another Blast from the Past coming up shortly. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do it, but I really want to do it soon. But yeah, Dead Man's Hand Warrior. It's like an infinite combo kind of style deck. Like, you get infinite value, you loop Dead Man's Hands over and over and over again. You get to a point where you're gaining a whole bunch of armor off Kresh. You have a whole bunch of Overlord Saurfangs and Stonemaul. So the reason you're playing Stonemaul and Kresh, right? He reses 2 of them. Dead Man's Hand and Saurfang are being shuffled into your deck, and then this way you draw 1 card off the Stonemaul, you draw your card for turn, and you can loop it again, and so on and so forth until you eventually will win. Also, in the way this deck is built, you have an alternate win con of Coldlight Oracles. So basically, if you are forced to play your Saurfang a little bit earlier, you know, get a little bit more control of the board, some armor, you can always sub out for later on, going with Coldlight Oracles to win the game. So there's also, I guess, theoretically, you can also win with Kargath. And yeah. Anyways, though, with all that being said, I guess we should queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. I know that there's a lot of control decks going around, and this deck is kind of favored against those, so I'm very excited to see how this goes. So yeah, with that being said, let's queue up the first game and let's hopefully get some dubs. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Alright, first matchup is Paladin. There's been actually a couple different Paladin decks going around recently. Do I want? I'm gonna keep the Coldlight. If it is Highlander, I think Coldlight is just a huge card. This is my first time playing this exact iteration of the deck, so there might be, I might make a couple mistakes, right? Every single archetype plays super differently, and every single deck list plays super differently in Dead Man's Hand. So there's fairly high odds that I just fucked something up. Like, my mulligan here could have been completely wrong. I'm fully aware of that. But for now, we just play the control. We have to just play the control. We have to be the control-y side. And yeah. So my guess, by the way, for this is it's Omayog or Avenge. I think those are the 2 most common ones. Overall for Paladins to be playing. Just because, like, Avenge is really good because it could be still mech, it could be Highlander, it could be a million different things. But the Omayog is just really good right now against Quest Hunter. Especially if you start, you can slam Omayog on 1 and kind of just like win the game through that. But seeing the city tax, I'm guessing it's a control deck. And in all decks, this is the one that has the best late game. This is the single deck with the greatest late game. I think this is one of the very few decks that can even like outvalue things like the Juggernaut in the late game, right? Juggernaut summoning a 3/3, giving him a 3/1 weapon and dealing 4 damage doesn't really beat Kresh every single turn. Doesn't really beat a Stonemaul every single turn that comes down and kills this guy. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Unfortunate. I want to play this, but I can't get it down easily. Huh. Interesting. It's like big. I'm gonna just slam the Coldlight here. Oh, let's do this trade first. I need more cards to deal with this. Is the big thing, and I don't really want to get rid of this second risky skipper. Okay, this is actually huge. If he can't kill this, this is ginormous. I could go like Armorsmith Echo and trade him the 2/1 into whatever he does, and that's, I'm so far ahead at that point, drawing so many cards. Just in such a good position. I mean, even if he does it, depending what he does, it might actually be correct to slam the second risky skipper. Although I really want to avoid doing that, because the one thing that it's like, it's becoming harder and harder to find room in this deck, just because like of how much shit you actually kind of want to be playing. So there's like no board wipes, right? Like back in the day, you were playing brawls. Like I even played for a while Plague of Wrath, I believe is the warrior one, which was really fucking good. What the fuck is this? Push out of this. Oh fuck me. I think I actually have to slam this sadly here. I really don't want to, but I think it's the right call. That's both duels out of the way. Maybe this was the wrong order, actually. Hopefully he doesn't kill this. I would really like to get the piece of card draw off the Acolyte by trading it in, but odds of that actually happening are really fucking low. Oh my god. This might actually be significantly harder than I thought. Actually, duels... unless all the minions in his deck are ginormous. There's 4, so I guess there's another prismatic lens. That's actually huge. It's actually fucking huge. Oh my god, that's so many secrets. Oh yeah, let's start with this. See what I draw here. I don't really want to slam Shield Slime here, but I have to. Nothing is going right this game. I fucking loathe this game sometimes. Oh my god, I only get 2 draws out of Akko. Yeah, nothing is going correctly this game, huh? Kargath Prime would be a nice draw though. Okay, we can actually beat that fairly easily, interestingly enough. Like, I'm not worried about Cariel at all. We're gonna probably win through fatigue, right? So Cariel doesn't really do much against us, all things considered. That's a really good draw. I want the Town Crier now. Oh my god. This is so fucking bad. We're actually in such a terrible position. It sucks that he had both duels this early on. But... Oh, this needs to survive in order to draw me a card. Takes so much fucking damage here. I have no idea what his other secrets are either. His other secrets would be so many different things. Yeah, okay, hold up. I was thinking like You go Dead Man's Sand here, slam this, but then this is not going to be active next turn. I think I have to slam this here. Okay, Prismatic Lens burnt, Oh My Yogg burnt. The less I have to worry about Oh My Yoggs, the better. So I'm really, really glad that we burnt one right there. And this is something he's going to have to kill. So my guess it's going to be hit, unless he has something in charge that, something with charge that he just gave +4/+4 to here. Oh, that's problematic. I don't actually have a fucking board wipe in this deck right now. Yeah, there's like actually no board wipes in this deck. I don't gain my armor if that happens, right? Fuck me. Oh, it has at least 3 minutes on play, destroy one. Okay. This is slightly more health. Okay. So what's nice here is that, my guess is this is hitting here, which really fucking sucks. Like, he just hits with his face into that. I'm at 5, which means this can't actually exactly overkill that. Do you have the 3 damage? If he doesn't have the 3 damage, I'm actually in a winnable position. This gaining 10 here is going to be really good. Mouse, please wake the fuck up. Oh, never mind. I can't actually kill that thing. There's no good play here. I mean, I have to do this, but I'm still dead on board, right? Yeah, no. Oh well. Wait, why didn't this trigger? Oh, his hero didn't actually take damage. It's the armor thing. Oh, well. He hit both duels, top 5 cards of his deck. Whatever. let's just queue up the next one. All right, another warrior. So my guess is pirate. But that would be my guess. Yeah, yeah. I think it has to be pirate. I kind of want to save the town crier now that I drew from the depth. But I need to play it for tempo. I really need tempo in this matchup. I think it is coin from the depths next turn though. Because I could potentially hit something that's like really good at 0, right? Acolyte of Pain, Risky Skipper. Like there's so many good actual 0 cost minions. Also this would die exactly the coin Echo. I don't think I could coin this out. I'm actually super tempted to go coin from the depths. I'm also super tempted just to slam this, but I think this is slightly better. Remember when I said this is slightly better? Okay, Kresh should win me the game here. 3 mana Kresh against Pirate Warrior on turn 3. Let's go. This card is cracked. What the fuck? This card's actually nuts. love my 3 mana 3/9 that gains me 8 when it takes damage off your cannon. Have your cannon deal 2 damage to my Kresh. Fuck you. Never lucky. If both shots from the cannon miss my Kresh, I'm gonna be upsetty. Is he just hero powering here? Interesting. Okay. Okay. These are all actually really fucking weak here. I never thought I would say that, but these are all trash. I have to say it's this, right? I think I have to say it's that. At least, no matter what, the next 2 cards are 0. Like, all basically the bottom 4 cards of my deck are 0. Now, looking at what he just played here, I should have fucking 100% taken... I misplayed. I should have taken the other thing. Regrets. What do I think he's gonna play most likely this turn? I think it's more likely he attacks with the weapon than plays 2 pirates. If I had to guess. Kargath is huge as well. Just another charge minion that can take damage here means I can potentially do this, hit here, and then, yeah, charge, play this, hit here, and then I'll have 3 lower on this. It's really fucking nice. But I should have taken Barov. It was super greedy not to. Yeah, I don't... No risky skippers, man. If I top deck risky skipper here, actually I win the game, I think. I can go risky skipper this. This costs 2. Can't even play it. That was the wrong fucking hit, man. In a perfect world, he would have hit the other one, but there was no way I was getting enough minions damage to have this active here. I can't even play Kargath Prime next turn. I had to have hit dirty or risky skipper in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm done. Pirate Warrior is a fair and balanced deck. Oh my god. I should have taken Barov. I don't even think Barov, I guess, could have saved me because the cannon, it would basically prevent him from playing pirates for a turn, but his start was so fucking filthy. I'm trying to think if there's something I could have done better. The biggest play I could have done better was have him not draw Parachute Brigade and then also draw Patches. Hear me out, that was actually the best play I could have done. Anyways, so let's just keep the next one. Fuck me, man. Oh, at least I drew Risky Skipper this time. Okay. Significantly better. Risky Skipper draws versus non-risky Skipper draws are like night and day, especially with Armorsmith. I don't know how I feel about playing them without Ethereum Rover, because like Ethereum Rover is just such a nuts card, right? But also, I don't know who the fuck thought this card right here would be a good idea to print, but I would like to meet that person. This card is like one of the most disgusting commons I've ever fucking seen. Oh, it's just... Okay, so I actually just can't win this matchup. Remember when I said this deck can beat most things? Yeah, not Kingsbane. And I wonder... maybe in the current meta, hear me out, the N'Zoth version is actually just better. So the reason I say the N'Zoth version here might just be better is I get to play infinite taunts. And taunts are typically better than just gaining armor. So I think N'Zoth might be better if you cut over Saurfang, Stonemaul, and Kresh for you cut those for what's the name of the card? For double Kartut Defender and N'Zoth. You don't need anything else, right? Your death rolls that would be looping at that point would be Kargath and the 4 of the other guy. So I actually think that would be the best option. But I think this deck might also want... I think it potentially wants a different... Fuck, why actually can't I think of the name? Different hero portrait. You know, something like maybe I should have done I don't think I needed to burn this yet. It would have been very good though. I will say it. With that draw, I should have done it. I should have done this, wipe his board. But I kind of want to do that more with an Armorsmith and try to just gain like 50-60 life. I mean, 50-60 life is almost impossible, but gain a shitload of life. People talk about people playing Solitaire, and that was the problem with Kael'thas. He's basically playing Solitaire. There's not enough cards to actually... I need a card that silences his fucking weapon. I'm pretty sure I'm also just dead here. What charges do I have left in that? There's that. I don't think I have another one. I can draw it next turn, but even then, I'm just like dead to fucking Kingsbane. Kingsbane is such a ridiculous card. I'm so glad they can no longer give that fucking card lifesteal. I'm just, quite literally, there's nothing I could draw. I guess Bulwark would be the only thing I could think of. Oh, Dirty Rat, I guess is pretty solid too. I mean, if he has a kill spell for this, he has a kill spell for this, but as of right now, I mean, that's the only play I could have done to potentially survive. And if he plays a minion, I do have Kargath, which is really nice. Alright. That Dead Man's Hand draw was actually phenomenal, but I still need him to draw a taunt or play a minion. Then I have a chance at coming back. Maybe I should have probably hero powered here. The Druid forces him to find an answer or a draw spell for Kingsbane. He drew the draw spell. Okay, he didn't draw it, but hopefully no Kingsbane. That was pretty fast. My guess is it was a card that drew Kingsbane. Hey, who would have guessed? Oh. Hear me out. We banned Switcheroo. We also ban fucking Secret Passage. This card is not okay. Rogue is the most infuriating class to play against in the history of Hearthstone. I would take play against any deck, I think, in the history of Hearthstone. Early on Zoo. I can't actually think of a deck that I hate more than just Kingsbane Rogue. Except for when Kingsbane Rogue was a control deck, then it was fine. But whatever, let's keep... We have time for one more game, hopefully. Let's hopefully get a win. Why does there have to be so many rogues just in the game? I genuinely find this class to be the worst designed and the least fun to play against in the entirety of the game. Like, I would take playing against original Demon Hunter, like before anything actually got nerfed, including Kael'thas. Over playing into rogues. Like, the rogue class just has never been a deck that played, as weird as it sounds, but fair. You have the card Kingsbane, which is what happens when you power creep the card Dead Man's Hand. Like, quite literally, it's just better Dead Man's Hand. It has, like, there's not a single card I can think of, like, in a rogue that's, like, quote-unquote bad. They all are just insane. Like, 3 mana, draw 3. You have to play a card first, sure, but compare that to fucking... It has to be this. I have the Risky Skipper, so I think it just has to be this. Although I just want all of these. Like, right? Rogue has the best card draw in the game. Raiding parties draw 3 that tutors. Compare that to other draw 3 spells like Arcane Intellect, which is just draw 2. You know? Druid, in order to draw 3 cards it doesn't tutor, has to pay 6 mana. They have 1 mana, draw 4. I guess the closest thing to that... I actually can't even think of something that's even remotely similar to that. I'm about to get fucked by this dirty rat. And it's okay. Okay. If everything I have on my board survives, this battle rage is actually ginormous. But I have a feeling it's going to be... I'm going to be facing down a fucking Deathwing here. Counterfeit coin, Deathwing? Question mark? Actually, I mean, he's playing Raiding Party, which means that... What fucking... Death Rattles is he realistically playing? Stop sniping my guys, please. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Yo, maybe Finley should actually be in this deck. Hold up a second. Is Finley just better than Armor Vendor in this deck? Hold up, I might actually be onto something right now. My brain's hurting for a second. 1 mana Brute's really fucking good, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna need the armor, though, from the Armorsmith. This gives me a clock. I can play. The thing is, I can play this turn, which is why I'm thinking of taking it. And I think it is correct as I can play it this turn. Use it to kill the Finley and still be pushing 2. The dome. Okay. But yeah, Finley might be really good just in decks that play From the Depths. Just From the Depths is a nuts card. Okay, I'm trying to think, like, again, what Death Rattles would he realistically want to trigger? If he's playing like a whole ass pirate package in his deck. I don't really want to pull anything from his deck, from his hand. I'm terrified of what it could be. Oh, he's just playing Owl, I assume, right? Like, that's gonna be his late game Death Rattle's just Owl. But, like, you know, I feel like if you're building a deck around that quest, you want to build it completely around the quest and not, like, waste time, if that makes sense. I want to do this, but it's so bad here. Yeah, I'm fine just waiting. Right now, I theoretically have lethal on board right now, right? So, unless, like, his Death Rattle comes in and, like, just wipes my board. Because it triggers 4 times here. Yeah, he's 100% digging for Owl. That's why he waited for 7 mana. I guess no, he drew that... Yeah, I think he drew the Secret Passage for turn. If he hits Owl, he hits Owl. Okay. What fucking Death Rattle is he playing? I'm so confused. I'm genuine... Did he? No, he played a Finley. That was the first one he played. I'm so confused of what he's actually trying to pull off. Like, I don't get it. You're like 90% of the way to Pirate Rogue, and you just decide to put random Death Rattle stuff in your deck for no reason. Just play the stuff cooking Swordfish. It's just straight up a better deck. I know it's less fun, but if you're trying to... I guess if he's trying to have fun, it doesn't make sense, but... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna have another hot take real quick. I should have rolled this quest. The meta right now is worse than it was beforehand. I know that's a hot take, but I think the Kael'thas meta was better. It wasn't just aggro decks running rampant everywhere. I generally dislike playing against aggro decks, so I am very biased here, I will admit. And I would rather try to figure out ways to counter the other deck. The Druids, or the Kael'thas Druid and the Switcheroo Priest. I would rather spend time trying to figure out answers to those decks than queuing up 50% of my games to just lose on turn 4. Where people say you can theoretically play around it, but most of the good cards, like, you know, just how people didn't want to tech their deck to deal with Switcheroo Priest or Kael'thas Druid, I don't want to tech my deck to deal with aggro. But at the same time, you quite literally the meta went from being one side of the coin is just super tilted because they can't kill you on turn 4 with Pirate Rogue, to the other side of the coin where the control players just can't play the game anymore because aggro decks killed them on turn 4. You know, it's basically the meta just didn't change, and we're just in the almost identical meta to we were for like the last 6 months, and I don't understand how that's better. I feel like the amount of time that we got to spend in an actual new meta, even though it was a lot of the same decks. Isn't that card 6? Is that card more than 6? How much mana is that fucking card? Oh, it's 5. Okay, that's... I thought this was 6 mana, but... But yeah, no, the meta is just... The meta is identical. Like, quite literally, you traded out Shadowwalk Shaman in popularity for just Pirate Rogue. And it's just like... Okay, so you have... basically 2 identical decks in top tier between Pirate Warrior and Pirate Rogue. Both decks are basically the fucking same playing style, same everything. And Quest Hunter. I've seen a lot of those, but like that's it. You'll rarely see other cool decks, and it just really fucking sucks. Sucks a lot. Oh well. Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully there's going to be more nerfs coming, but hopefully the meta does get shaken up somehow. And when it gets shaken up this time, people don't just bitch. But hey. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Sorry for that rant at the end. This meta is shit, if I'm being honest. But yeah. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Alright guys, peace.